Hello viewers, now we are going to discuss about a very important topic and also a very simple topic in digital signal processing, that is multi-rate signal processing. We had already completed three parts. In those three parts we had learnt all the basics of multi-rate signal processing. For better understandability of all concepts in multi-rate signal processing, it is required to know the upsampler, downsampler, interpolation process and decimation process. Those topics I had already covered in part 1 video. Just to go through this video. Anyway, if there any necessary, I will cover those topics here also in this topic also. Now we are moving with the new topic in this multi-rate signal processing. That is sampling rate conversion of band pass signals. It is also one of the important topic in multi-rate signal processing. Sampling rate conversion of band pass signals. Initially, we are going to discuss the block diagram of sampling rate conversion of the band pass signals. It is the block diagram. See here, it is a band pass signal. A band pass signal is a input signal. Here it is x of n. It is an input signal. Then oscillator. Here it is an oscillator. Here these two are the mixers. Okay. This is an working. Okay. Initially we have to know the working of this frequency translator. This structure is called frequency translator structure. Here it is an input signal. Input signal is a band pass signal. This oscillator generates non-frequency. This oscillator generates quadrature signals. This oscillator will generate quadrature signals. Those are cos of 2 pi fcn into sine and sine of 2 pi fc into n. These two are the quadrature signals which are generated by the oscillator. Okay, these quadrature signals are mixed with this mixer. These two quadrature signals and this input band pass signal is mixed together by using a mixer, and the output of the mixer is given to the low pass filter. These two low pass filter gives an output xi of n and xq of n. These two cos 2 pi fc into n and sin 2 pi fc into n. These two are the quadrature signals. These quadrature signals are mixed with the input signal by using mixer, and the output of the mixers are given to the low pass filter. Then we can get the in phase component and quadrature phase components. Those are xi of n and xq of n. This is the simple working of the frequency translator. Here it is a decimator. Here it is actually O. It is O decimator. Here it is interpolator. Not it. This is O. In decimator, anti-aliasing filter along with the downsampler. I had already discussed about what is meant by anti-aliasing filter and downsampling. Why we are using anti-aliasing filter? Anti-aliasing filter here means in case of downsampling we have one problem. We have one drawback, that is a aliasing effect. In order to reduce that effect, we are using one filter before the input side of a downsampler, that is called anti-aliasing filter. By placing this filter, we can easily avoid the anti-aliasing effect. These two are the input in phase component and xq of n quadrature phase component. These two are the inputs for this anti-aliasing filter. This anti-aliasing filter we had initially discussed about. Anti-aliasing filter together with the downsampler is called as an decimator. Okay, it's called as a decimator. Now the question arises, what is meant by downsampler? Downsampler means we have to reduce, we have to remove d-1 samples. Okay, we have to remove d-1 samples in the given input sequence, then we can get the required output sequence. Okay, then we can get the output xi of m into xq of m. These two are the output signals. Similarly, an upsampler along with anti-imaging filter. In case of a decimator, we are having anti-aliasing filter. Why? Because in order to reduce the anti-aliasing effect. In case of a interpolator, we are having an upsampler along with the anti-imaging filter. These two are the inputs for the upsampler and these two are the outputs for an anti-imaging filter. This total combination upsampler along with anti-imaging filter is commonly called as an interpolator. And then what is upsampling? And what is upsampler and what is upsampler means we are inserting I-1 samples between the successive samples. I had already discussed all these topics in the part 1 video. Just to go through this. Now I am going to define what is meant by decimation process. What is meant by a decimation process? What is meant by decimation process means a downsampling along with a filter is called as a decimation process. Or we can also define like this also. The process of reducing the sampling rate by a factor of t is also called as a decimation. Okay. What is interpolation? What is interpolation means the process of increasing the sampling rate by a factor of I is also called as an interpolation process. I had already discussed all these topics. These upsampling, downsampling, interpolation and decimation, all these are the fundamentals in order to understand this topic very clear. Okay, I have discussed the frequency translator. In frequency translator, there is an input signal. This input signal, the oscillator generates two quadrature signals. These two are the quadrature signals. These two quadrature signals are mixed by using a mixer, and the outputs of the mixers will given to the low pass filters. Low pass filters in order to remove for a filtering operation. Then the low pass filter outputs xi of n and xq of n as follows. Xi of n is the in phase component, xq of n is a quadrature phase component. Then we have to discuss some more equation of a frequency translator. Here x of n means it is a band pass signal. Here x of n equal to xi of n into cos 2 pi fcn minus xq of n into sin 2 pi fc into n. Okay, here fc is the center frequency. Here fc is the center frequency. Here 2 pi f means we had already known about 2 pi f means omega. That is an angular frequency. We can also write this equation as xi of n into cos omega cn minus xq of n into sin omega c into n. Why? Because 2 pi fc equal to angular frequency. Okay, here xi of n in this equation, xi of n equal to in phase component, xq of n equal to quadrature phase component. Here fc is the center frequency. I had already discussed about oscillator generates two quadrature signals, so the cos omega c n into sin omega c n. These signals are mixed with the input signal x of n by using a mixer. The mixer outputs will given to the low pass filter. Then we can get the in phase component and quadrature component respectively. This is a working of frequency translator. Then we have to move with the decimation of band pass signals. We had already discussed about the decimation. It is a decimation. Anti-aliasing filter is used in decimation. Why? Because of in order to reduce the effect of anti-aliasing. Okay, anti-aliasing filter of decimator and low pass filter of frequency translator combined into a single filter. Anti-aliasing filter and low pass frequency and low pass anti-aliasing filter and low pass filter. These two are combined together. Into a single filter. Then that response of that combination filter, then the response of a combined filter is defined at h of omega x equal to 1 for modulus of omega s is less than or equal to pi by d, or whereas 0 otherwise. It is a response of a combined filter. Combined filter means anti-aliasing filter of the decimator and the low pass filter of the frequency translator. This is a combined filter response. we are going to discuss interpolation of bandpass signals. What is an interpolation? An anti-aliasing filter along with an upsampler. Along with an upsampler is called as an interpolation process. You had already known about this interpolation. Then the frequency response. We have to derive one equation here. Initially, the frequency response of anti-aliasing filter is given by this is just formula h of omega y, where omega is the angular frequency. I for modulus of omega y is less than or equal to, it is omega, actually it is omega. Modulus of omega y is less than or equal to omega by 2y, 0 otherwise. Here omega y is equal to the upsampler frequency output. It is the upsampler frequency of the upsampler output. Here omega y, here omega y is the frequency of the upsampler output. This is a simple operation of sampling rate conversion in case of a bandpass signals. In case if in examination they had asked to write about sampling rate conversion of bandpass signals, you need to draw this block diagram. You have to explain each and every block in the examinations. It is frequency translator, it is decimator, interpolator. All these are combinedly in sampling rate conversion of the bandpass signals. You have to explain the working of each and every block in order to get the good marks. I hope you have understood the concept better. Thank you.